Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Turf District podcast. It has been a while, but we are back and live on YouTube, or as Jed Roberts would say, YouTube Live. So we are here to talk a little EE football and catch up with all of my good friends. Of course, we are a part of the Alberta Podcast Network, locally grown, community supported, and we are also part of the Canadian Football Podcast Network, or the CFPN. Of course, I have myself. My name's Andrew, and I am joined by... Nobody's going to tell me? There he is. There he is.
You have to wait for it.
There it is. I didn't see myself.
You're there. Yes, Superfan Mike. How are you, Superfan?
Oh, you know. What's up, y'all? How do we do this again?
I know.
It's been a while.
I know. It's like, what is this recording thing again?
What do these buttons do?
Trust me, I'm doing that all night. I'm like, what happens if I touch this one? Neato. And of course, the one and only Commissioner Kayla, sitting in her comfy, friendly giant chair. How are you?
Oh, so
Are you sitting by the fireplace?
I love it.
It's lovely.
I am. Actually, it's right to my...
It's
right
wonderful. Guys, I have missed this. I have missed you guys, and I'm glad that we are back and able to talk some football and a lot of things that are going on. And as it turns out, the team was nice enough to give us some news to talk about today. That was nice of them.
That was kind. I mean, they timed it. It used to be every time it was the day after we recorded and when we actually released. But now we have some contemporary stuff until they do something tomorrow.
Yeah. Which would be kind of fun, wouldn't it? I mean, really.
It would be.
Yeah. Here goes my camera again. Let me just fix this very quickly so that we
it's fine.
don't... It's fine?
Your ear looks great.
It does it? Oh, thanks, bud. You know what? Again, it's just been too long. If you're telling me my ear looks great, there's something not quite right with that. There we go. Now we're back.
Got some chats going on here.
Oh, we do. Excellent. Well, you have to keep me informed as we go along because I'm running all the buttons that I don't remember how to run. So that's what makes this fun. Let's be quick because, of course, we're going to be joined by our brand new head coach on the phone in a mere 20 minutes, and we want to make sure we're ready to chat with him.
Absolutely.
But tell me really quickly, what's been up over the last 7 months, Superfan? Because it's been 7 months since we've done this.
Yeah, I know. It's strangely enough not a whole lot.
Weird.
We've been, hunkering down at home and, getting out once in a while to hit the sledding hill. Sorry.
Of course.
I mean, I'm not on the sledding hill because I've learned my lesson through you.
Why, I do appreciate that on a number of levels.
Yes, so did I. It was very kind of you.
I'm here to help.
To set an example for us all. But yeah, otherwise we're just kind of hanging out at home.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what most of us are doing. How about you, Commissioner? I saw you went. You had a nice trip for your birthday.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Went to the mountains, of course, every year. It's so everyone needs that little bit of escape. And I'm so blessed. Well, we're so blessed to live in such a beautiful province where we're, still able to actually drive to the mountains and just be there in the valleys by the frozen lakes and just appreciate everything that we have. And I also would like to say, dear Mr. West, you suck.
Oh no! What is going on now?
Partly sunny, 70 degrees and no chance of breeze.
Oh, that was okay. That was it's funny. It's low, but it's funny. Like let's be honest. It was
the expression of my favorite GIF is.
Oh, wow! You do that pretty well. That's good. You need
fantastic.
The slow.
I've had a lot of practice with my team, so.
Yeah, fair enough. Yes, James is very excited about what is going on this coming weekend. Chiefs versus Bucks, of course. And am I the only one that's cheering for the Chiefs?
No, apparently JT's son is also cheering for the Chiefs. So
Tatum's awesome.
Isn't he?
Extra points for Tatum. That's fantastic.
True.
Whoever's cheering for the Bucks is on my list. I'll just put it that way.
On your list? Wow.
Well, JT's firing the cannons.
Something like that. Yeah. Um,
Yeah.
being that we are obviously we're under a new name. We're talking about name changes all the way around. Let's talk a little bit about us coming back under the name the Turf District. And for those of you that are brand new to following us, we were under a name before that kind of matched the team, and when the team changed the name, it was time for us to change the name. And my little room here, we deemed it the Turf District. And the funniest part to me was when we were kind of bandying about what names we might go with, and Superfan says, well, shouldn't it just be the Turf District? Like that's where we record. And brilliant idea. And so that's why we came back as the Turf District, which is kind of nice too, because the big yellow letters spell TD, and we love those.
Yes, absolutely. Going for gold.
Yes, the TD pod sounds pretty good too. I'm not going to be
Sure.
upset about that. Yeah, it's perfect.
Exactly.
Honestly, at this point, anything that kind of makes us go along with a TD, we're quite happy with that, because
We'll take it.
we know we're inside the 20 and actually scoring TDs. It's exciting.
The one-sided TDs. Let's just reiterate that. The one-sided TDs.
That's fair. That's fair. I like that. But we are working on some new T-shirts, and we decided that we would try and kind of support back based because it was more than just a name change. For a lot of us, we talked about this a lot, and we not only did we want to change the name and recognize that, but we want to support those people that that try to lend a hand out to the people we were kind of changing the name for, because it is more about that. And Kayla, you had found a charity that we might be able to donate some proceeds of T-shirts to.
Yeah, there was a couple I think that we're still gonna kind of discuss, but I mean, there's so many amazing charities to choose from. It's really hard to narrow it down, but I think we're all in agreement that there's a lot of issues that can be dealt with, including the basic things like clean drinking water, protection for your family, within the family, against any kind of abuse that may come your way or their way, or so yeah, there's some amazing charities, but I don't know if we've chosen one specifically.
Well, we've narrowed it
there's
down. We'll have a better announcement.
Yeah,
We'll have a better announcement in a couple of weeks. Hopefully I'll have a sample of the shirt too.
So maybe no names until we actually make a decision, and then if anyone's interested too, you can definitely share a few more, if anyone's interested giving elsewhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think, every human deserves the right to have clean drinking water, the fundamental basics of survival, right? And a lot of places don't even have that, and I think that's really despicable, and something that we can give back in such an easy way.
Absolutely. 100% agree. 100% agree. And thanks for your help with that, Commissioner. I appreciate that. Now let's talk a little bit about the name change on the team. We've heard some options that have been bandied around at this point. Let's go with the top four, I guess, at this point were the Golden Eagles, the Elk, the Express, and I can't remember the fourth one. That's how much I thought the fourth one was that exciting to me.
I think Elite was up there as well. So
yeah,
was up there. Okay.
Elite or Energy, one of those ones.
Yeah, Energy I think might still be under, like they might be owned by somebody, even though the basketball team is gone.
Okay. All right. Well, Superfan, tell us what would your pick be, or what do you like out of those names?
Of the group, they all do have some sort of connection to the team, especially in the past, which is kind of nice. Obviously, anytime you can have something that means something to the team and to the fans, that really helps a lot. The Edmonton Express was a term they used to refer to a pretty famous Hall of Fame hockey player named Eddie Shore, who played for the Edmonton in the 20s, the hockey club here, as well as Hugh Campbell left the team to go to the LA Express.
Yeah.
But I think my favorite is still going to be the Elks. It is the name that the team changed its name to in 1922. Went to the Grey Cup under that name. They did change their colors to match the Elks Club, but I don't think purple and white's really our thing. But I think there's a lot of possibilities you can go with that. Elks are native to the area. You can get some great secondary logo designs, and I mean, come on, a stadium full of people with the foam antlers, I think would be fantastic. So is that Jazz?
I don't know. It could be Jazz Antlers soon. That would be exciting.
I'm just saying.
It's exciting.
If I could move my arm up higher, I'd be up here by the head.
We get the idea. We get the idea.
Yeah.
Commissioner, what if you had a choice? Where would you go out of those ones?
Okay, I don't know if I'm sold on the Golden Eagles. I understand the concept of throwing in the G completely. I like the Elks as well, both for kind of personal reasons. My grandpa, he loved eagles. It was his favorite animals. He had a lot of eagle memorabilia and stuff, so that really reminds me of my grandfather. So that would be kind of a nice thing. And the Elks would be cool too, just given the history, and like I think antlers on the helmets and stuff would look really rad. My only issue is my dad's a hunter, and I feel like he would have some he would mistake where I was going for like some hunting, conference or something, and like follow me there with like a rifle ready to hunt. I'm kidding, of course. But he is a hunter, so he might actually be persuaded to come back to being an Edmonton fan from a Riders fan. So that could be a good persuasion going with the Elks, because right now he cheers for the Riders. God knows why, but he does.
I'd take an elk over a gopher anytime.
That's a good point. It's a very good point. It's a very good point. I would agree. I agree with both of you. Those are my top two as well: Golden Eagles and elk. I know that the cool thing with the elk is that then we could all be part of the herd, which would be neat.
Yeah.
And because I don't know would it be part of the flock if it was the Golden Eagles?
Yeah,
Maybe
flock of eagles.
Maybe. Yeah.
Too close to a flock of seagulls.
Flock of seagulls. All of a sudden, there's 80 sighting.
Oh my
god! Oh,
gosh.
and the hairstyles.
I know. Insane. I would have. No, I wouldn't. Okay, that was a good try to try and stick up any hair I have left. Exactly.
Bill Kempthorne put get flocked.
Yeah. Well, it's almost worth rebranding to just call the podcast that, isn't it? No, I'm kidding. I am not doing this again. We're sticking with the Turf District. All right, we better head out so that we can make sure that we get to our coach. Send us some of your thoughts on what you like as far as the team names. We'd love to hear from you, and of course, we love hearing from all of you and getting a chance to chat with you. We will be out tomorrow, I believe. The show will be out. We have iTunes, Google Play, Spotify. All of the podcatchers should be loading us on. If you didn't get a chance to grab the trailer from last week, go back and have a fun little listen to that as we all poke fun at each other and have a little laugh there. But of course, because we're starting all over again, we're going to need all your help with reviews and sharing and making sure that more people can find us again and get back, because it's a brand new feed to try and make this all a little bit smoother. So help us out and make sure that you grab us wherever you can find us, and then let people know where we are. Where do we find you guys on Twitter so that everybody knows they're super fan?
They can find me at 56 Parkies.
Perfect. And Commissioner?
And me at Duchess Lombardi.
Perfect. And me at the Turf District, because I just went down to one little Twitter account.
Oh.
What's that like?
Kind of nice, actually, because trying to run more than one is very difficult. I'm a little busy with a puppy, so I need one Twitter account. That's what I need.
When does Wilson get up his own?
I don't know, but I'm being pushed to have his own Instagram account because he's damn cute. I will tell you that.
That's true.
Have you shouted Wilson?
Of course I have. Yes, in the backyard.
Okay, good.
It's wonderful. Yeah. And he responds. It's very good. So help out the show for free. Throw us a review. Share the link. And then, of course, find us on all of our social. It's The Turf District. It's that on Twitter. It's that on Facebook. It's that on Instagram. And we would love to chat with all of you more. Thanks again for joining us tonight. Again, the show will be out, and we will be talking with the brand new head coach, Jamie Elizondo. Enjoy that this week, when we will absolutely talk to you in a couple of weeks.